So we're back. We've been back about 3 weeks now and got back into normal life. I've had to get a job, etc. To pay for our next trip. So everything's gone back to normal. Just overall, we had a really good trip. We had some weather issues, which we mentioned. So it's really good. In all, we did about 3,000 miles. The van was great, had no problems. We did have some new tyres that we purchased just before we went, because we discovered the tyres on our van were as old as the van, which was about 18 years old. They'd never put new tyres on, so we did get new tyres, and that did make a real difference to the road noise when we were travelling as well. So that was, and I'm really glad we did that as well from a safety aspect, because although there was loads of tread on the tyres, they do, the rubber perishes. So I'm glad we did that. I haven't worked out any money yet, how much we spent on petrol or anything like that. As far as planning goes, you may or may not be interested to know, we didn't really plan too much where we were going. It was done really on a day-to-day basis, and some days we did quite a lot of mileage, about 200 kilometres, and some days we only did about 50, and I think even one day we did even less than that. And we didn't travel every single day. As far as campsites and parking go, we use the app Park for the Night to find places to stop, which is pretty reliable. If you read people's reviews, you get an idea of what a place is like. A lot of them were car parks, but that was fine. We've got a bit more used to that, so that's good. And for campsites, we've got the Axie Camping Guide, which gives you a discount on campsites in the off-season, so probably about €18 a night. The most expensive one was the one in Torboli on Lake Garda, but that was sort of peak time, and that was not an Axie campsite, I don't think, and it was €34 a night, which was quite expensive, but it was a great location. We really loved Torboli, and sort of the valley there is really nice, going up to Arco, and just next door Riva del Gardo, and it's so good up to cycling, and we like cycling, so that was great. We really enjoyed that. That was it on sort of the planning front. Everything went smoothly, and I mean this is our third year now. The first year we had the van, we did a month trip round down to Italy and through France, and then last year we did the Scottish 500 around the coast of Scotland, and then we sneaked in a couple of weeks in northern France, in Etretat, when it was that really hot summer, and that was amazing, just for 2 weeks. And so this year we've done more and double the time, 2 months, so that's been really good. We kind of got the idea and everything from reading other blogs on the internet, mainly our Bumble, which is Craig and Joanne. They help with loads of tips, they're brilliant. And the other one is Our Tour with Jason and Julie, and they've also travelled a lot on the continent. So if you want to know about any countries or any hints and tips, their websites are great to go on and look. That's where we kind of got our idea, and some of the places we've been to have been the same places that they've been to. So that was really good. So next year we're hoping to maybe do Portugal and Spain. I'm not really sure, we haven't decided about that. But we're going to do some stuff in the van. When we got the van, we only had lino on the floor, and it wasn't very nice, so we put a carpet in, but we didn't really spend very much on the carpet. We should have spent a bit more money, really. So the carpet's sort of pretty bad now already, so we're going to rip that out and try and put in a sort of a wooden floor, but we'll film that when we do it and tell you how we got on with that. Roger's got to work out a couple of things before we do that. So that's that. Just trying to think, I don't know if we'll get away anywhere soon. We were thinking of going to the Isle of Wight, for 4 nights. The Caravan Club have got an offer with a ferry and a campsite that seems really reasonable. We often thought about going to the Isle of Wight, but the ferry is so expensive for such a short hop. So yeah, so we're thinking about that maybe in September. Hopefully might have got the floor done by then. That's pretty much it really. Things that we found really useful when we were going. We bought a Halfords little hob with little bottles, and that was really handy to cook outside and really quick to get going outside. So we really enjoyed using that. What else did we have? That was it really on the cooking front. The emergency kit. We did have a leak over the front window on the passenger side, which has been kind of ongoing, and we stuck some clear Gorilla Tape over that in the first week that we left, and that stayed on and kept the leak back till we've got home, and then we need to fix it more permanently. We got some stuff called Captain Tully's, which we got off the internet, which I think is more for boats, for leaks and stuff, and that's really good. It gets into it's quite runny, so it gets into all the little cracks to seal up any leaks. But because it is runny, it does run down the side of the van, so you have to be a bit careful of that, although you can get that off by buffing it. But yeah, that we found's really good for sealing leaks and stuff. Roger's toolkit is quite comprehensive, and I don't know if there's probably other things in there that are really useful as well. Yeah, so it was all really good, and we're home, and looking forward to planning the next one. And that's it. Thank you for watching. Goodbye. Just an afterthought. I found it really hard trying to film myself. It's really, really difficult. And I've just noticed watching that bit back that I've just filmed, I say all the time. So I apologise for saying all the time, and I'll try not to say all the time next time. That's it. I'm sure there are other things that are really irritating as well. It's always irritating when you see yourself on screen. There we go. Another I think and amazing were my most used words on this trip. And weather as well. That's it, signing off.